Alright guys, name is Tyler aka Nanogenix, and today's video is incredibly special to me. I know it may not seem that way to a lot of you, especially if you're newer to the channel and you've not heard my sort of stories before, but I wanted to tell a quick story before I actually hop in to everything. So this guy on your screen right now, as you can see here, I've not invested any orbs into him because by the time I started playing the JP side, he wasn't quite as of a powerhouse as the OG powerhouse that he was. But he was still good, but I just never actually invested any orbs to him by the time the orb system released and everything else. So as you can see, he's at 0%. We're about to rainbow him out, so that way it matches, you know, everything we're going for here today. But I started playing Dokkan Battle in July of 2015, around the launch window when it came out. But I kept sort of, you know, kind of just picking it back up. I kept an account, right? Like my global account is my OG global account from the very beginning. But the Super Saiyan Blues, all that released, and it never really caught my eye until this SSJ3 Goku released. I remember everyone was talking about it, went to the subreddit, everything like that. I think, if I remember right, he was all types attack 25% up, and was his leader ability, and then, or plus 25%, and then his passive was plus 70% when HP is 50% or above. Like, he actually dealt decent damage for that era, right? And I could never pull him. I didn't pull him until a little bit later. But this unit right here was sort of the beginning of how we're here today. This is the unit that really got my attention, really brought me back into Dokkan, leading me to eventually making content over it, leading to basically this video today, nearly 3 years later from when I originally sort of saw him around the Christmas of 2015. So with all that said, before we actually hop in, because we are about to rainbow this guy out, we're about to try him out, we're about to do all of that. Now, this isn't this particular unit, right? Because I ended up playing a little later on the JP side, but I wanted to do a hardcore throwback really quick to my first ever time pulling this unit on the SSJ3 AGL Goku banner. Roll the clip. You can still pretty well keep up with how my summons are going. Maybe like 4 pulls, all rares. So I will be getting him ready to transcend once that hits global for sure. What is going on, guys? What? What? Just so you know, I've not actually pulled him yet. This is brand new to me. I've never pulled an SS3 Goku. Back-to-back SSRs for you guys. I quit. What is going on with this summon? Like, and Ababity is an amazing SR. Like, what just happened? Screenshotting that bad boy. Also, you can tell times have changed a little bit. That was one of my original videos here on the channel. That is a 2.5-year-old video. I was still very new to being in front of a camera, all of that. Now, I've talked enough. I'm sure those of you that didn't care too much about my story, you've already skipped ahead to everything else, but I thought some of you guys might want to hear that because it really is a very sort of special video to me to be making this today. So, as you can see, we're taking him all the way to 100% Rainbow Star. I went ahead and went with 20 crit because he's pretty awesome. We're going to talk about what all he does once we actually hop into the gameplay. So with all that said, here we go. I'm going to click this little button right here, press this little button right here, or have us a Rainbow Star OG Strength SSJ3 Goku, the surprise EZA none of us was expecting at all. And yes, I know I'm like a week and a half, 2 weeks late on this, but still, here we go. Button right now, boom, and the beautiful golden sheen right across, boom, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Look at him. All right, so unfortunately, the only thing that does kind of stink about him versus the other is, you know, obviously he still gets the normal sort of EZA stuff, Super Attack 15 out of 15, all of that. It's just that the OG AGL one gets the plus sort of 7,000. So you'll notice sometimes when I say this, people are like, wait, what is he talking about? You'll notice that generally speaking, it always averages out to 5,000 for these style units, and then for like the lesser free-to-play units, it'll average out to plus 3,000, and for some of the OG ones, like say AGL SSJ3 Goku, will even out to 7,000. So this guy's evens out to 5, right? So sometimes their HP will be higher, sometimes attack will be higher, sometimes defense will be higher, and then one will be less. You kind of get it. So this guy is a plus 5,000 unit versus the AGL's plus 7,000. Either way, I'm gonna get loaded up on an SSJ3 team here. We're gonna talk about what all this EZA did in case you guys missed it, since it was kind of sort of under the radar, and we're gonna see what this man can do. I thought right now, since this is releasing on global, the day this uploads or the day after that this is being uploaded to my channel, why not take on the Journey event? Now, obviously, once we see what he does, his actual output may be lower, but we'll be able to see his actual attack stat, and that's the more sort of important thing here to be sort of paying attention to. So that's the team that I brought here. Are you kidding? Really? He got put into the last Okay, fine. Let's rock and roll through this then. Let's do this. Actually, this works out great because actually, never mind. I wanted him with the SSJ3, and we're getting him with the SSJ3. I definitely would have wanted him with the... That was one of the dumbest statements I've said in a long time. I wanted him with the Angel SSJ3 Goku. Wow. Anyway, because he'll link up so well. I mean, he links up really well on pretty much this whole team, but it's just worth noting that is one of his better link buddies. But I do really want him to get with the Kid GT Kid Goku because he gives that plus 33% to all allies. So he's one of the better support units on the SSJ3 team. Bardock himself also being just a fantastic support unit. So while this is all going on, let's talk what this man actually does. Hang on, hold up. Let's do this. Obviously. Let's grab that, and then 2 keys somewhere? Yay! Alright, sweet. I just realized how lame that sounded, but who cares? Okay, so what does this guy do? What exactly did his Extreme Z awaken? I actually brought up, shout out to the wiki, because this one, it's somewhat, oddly enough, it's like one of the more complicated passives, so I just wanted to make sure I got this fully correct here, but it's basically pretty ridiculous, and if he got changed from Supreme Damage to Immense Damage, we would see some really crazy sort of super attacks here. But anyway, so leader ability, now that he's EZA, is all types key plus 2, HP attack defense plus 50%. So unfortunately, it's still Dragon Fist, and it does still just do supreme damage, but it causes supreme damage to enemy and greatly lowers defense. So before it was causes supreme damage to enemy and lowers defense, now it's greatly lowers. Then his passive, that's where this sort of craziness happens. So previously it was attack plus 80% when HP is 30% or above, which before being Dokkan Awakened, I was. I checked that after the fact on the cut. I checked, it was attack plus 70% when HP is 50% or above. Well, now there's the EZA. This is where the insanity sort of starts here. Sure. Let's do this. Then let's give you that, and yes. So defense plus 40% at start of turn. Attack plus 80% when HP is 30% or above. Plus an additional attack plus 30% when HP, hang on, let's see what this is. That's actually pretty solid. That's actually pretty solid. A 1.8 million, I mean, basically the Angel SSJ3 Goku. The Dokkan Fest, Angel SSJ3 Goku. Pretty much the same exact attack stat. That is incredible. Are you seeing this? That is awesome. Anyway, so I'm just gonna start over. Defense plus 40% at start of turn, attack plus 80% when HP is 30% or above, plus an additional attack plus 30% when HP is 50% or above, plus an additional attack plus 30% when HP is 80% or above. Are you serious right now, dude? That is absolutely wild, and that is exactly why we just saw a non-Dokkan Fest unit, a non-LR, all these things just have essentially the same exact attack stat as a TUR Angel SSJ3 Goku. That is absolutely wild. Now, granted, I'm fully aware he's, there's, the Super Attack 15 out of 15 versus Super Attack 10 out of 10. There is, the fact that he is level 140 out of 140 instead of level 120 out of 120. They're both rainbowed though, right? So they're on the same playing field as that. And the fact that one is so much older, one is not Dokkan Fest, all these things. Now, it is also worth noting that this guy shares the same exact name with the LR, the same exact name with the AGL. So when you are thinking about potentially, let's see, how do I want to do this? We'll do this, and then dude, yeah. All right, this guy's getting 2 rainbow orbs this time. So let's see here. We're gonna notice a bit of a difference this time for sure because of those 2 rainbow orbs, or at least I'm assuming that we are. We also aren't above. Were we above? Doesn't really actually. All right, 709,000 actual output right now, 1.8 million again. So this time with 2 rainbow orbs, he's getting 1.96. So still within a 200,000 sort of range of the Angel SSJ3, a 1.4 million critical hit with the additional attack here. So that's absolutely incredible. Now, how do you get this guy? You can replay the Extreme Z Awakening stages. And that's what you will have to do. No, non-critical hit there, doing only 700,000. So the next time that he comes around, we are going to have him with the GT Goku, which is going to be great. Going to be absolutely fantastic. We're going to see some major damage increase there. We may hit over 2 million attack, actually. I should have healed. Actually, no, I should be fine. It should be fine. We'll be over the threshold. Anyway, So how you get it is you go back, you can replay the stages, and it basically lets you just replay the ones where you actually got the medals that you needed to Dokkan Awaken them. And so it's not hard. It does cost stamina though when you redo the EZA levels, but other than that, not bad at all. All right, thank you for not. All right, we should see some actual, really. Hang on, if I do this, then we're good. If I do this, then we are absolutely good. Okay, here we go. Yes. Oh my gosh, yes, look at that, look at that, look at that. All right, sweet, dude. This is about to be beautiful. This is about to be absolutely beautiful. Okay, I actually kind of want to see how well he tanks this. Well, yeah, yes, dude. Over 2 million attack stat on a non-Dokkan Fest, non-LR unit. 1.2 million actual output to this Jiren event right now. That is incredible. That is awesome, dude. All right, let's see. What does the Angel Goku do? 650,000. If that gives you any idea, right? I know one was a critical hit. I get that. But if that gives you any idea how awesome that is, man. That is incredible, dude. I love it. Yes. Also, this is, do you remember when I said, remember that time that I said, this is like the hardest event in Dokkan? Like, the hardest. This is the hardest sort of Dokkan style event. I wasn't kidding, because it really is. Okay, let's do this. And then, oh dude, he's gonna, let's heal. So I can switch that around, because I want you to go right here. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, but you link up so much better, but oh well. It's fine, fine. Dang it. Oh well, we may actually end him here. I didn't even think about that. Sorry for the hard edit here, but I actually had to get up and get the door in the middle of the showcase, and the AGL Goku basically finished it off here. But I just wanted to go ahead and say here to wrap up the video, because we got to see everything I wanted us to see, right? We got to see him with the GT SSJ3 Goku being awesome with the plus 33% to all the other units and everything else. We got to see this guy do some absolute work. Like, he is an awesome unit. Now, am I going to sit here and say he's going to consistently replace like my LR or something like that? Maybe not as much, but probably more frequently than you would think, just because I like to run different units. Like, that's what I always say about Dokkan that is fun, is there's so many units to run, it keeps it fresh. So guys, if you're new to the channel, you enjoyed today's video, all those things, consider going down there right now, hitting that subscribe button and joining the hashtag NanoFam today. Consider slapping that like button for today's video. Such a hardcore throwback to a long time ago here on the channel. Guys, have a great day. Keep on keeping on. Nanogenix sign off, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.